Hi, welcome to the Creating Calmer Classrooms Masterclass. My name is Eva Kimonis, and I'm a professor in the School of Psychology at the University of New South Wales. I'm also a clinical psychologist, and I direct the UNSW Parent-Child Research Clinic based in Sydney, where we provide evidence-based assessment and treatment to families of kids with disruptive behavior problems. Many of the programs that we offer come from what we call a parent-child interaction therapy model, which is a highly effective evidence-based treatment for disruptive behavior problems in children. Since mid-2019, we've been working with schools in Southwest Sydney to implement this program directly on school grounds. And this masterclass program actually came from that work, where we provided universal training to educators on how to better understand why children show disruptive behavior problems and how to manage these problems, while keeping an eye to how we can tailor different strategies and skills to different types of children. This masterclass delivers its content through 3 specific modules. The first module focuses on why children show disruptive behavior problems. As educators, you're well aware that these types of problems can range from more minor misbehavior, like being off task or having problems staying focused on the material, all the way through to quite disruptive and aggressive types of behaviors that really have quite a significant impact on the classroom environment. This first module talks about why different types of children show different types of behavior problems, talking about the most common factors to lead them to develop these problems. It also briefly touches on key theoretical frameworks that help us understand how to better manage these problems when they come up at school. The second module focuses on what we call child-directed interaction skills. These are skills to help educators develop better relationships with these difficult students. In this module, we also talk about different ways of developing emotional literacy in our students, which are particularly beneficial for those students that struggle to develop prosocial emotions like empathy and remorse. And we know these children are at greatest risk for continued problems throughout their lifetime, as well as quite severe and aggressive behavior in the school environment. The third module focuses on skills for managing quite significant behaviors like aggression and destruction. And it teaches ways to tailor different skills to different types of children. It also teaches educators how they can develop better emotion regulation in their students that are really struggling. So these 3 modules each take somewhere between 2 to 3 hours to complete. If you were to sit down all at once and complete all 3 modules, it would take 6.5 hours to complete. But we don't recommend that you do that. Instead, we suggest you work on either a module at a time or components of a module at a time. You'll find that within each module, there are videos that provide the content. There are also self-test questions that help to retain the knowledge that you've learned. And there's a self-reflection exercise that can help to think about the skills and how they might apply to working with different students in your setting. Before you get to these modules, it is very important that you first go into the pre-masterclass coursework folder, where you'll find a participant information sheet along with a consent form, as well as pre-class questionnaires that we need you to complete. Now, we ask you to sign a consent form because this program is also being researched, and your information helps us to better understand if this program is working, how well it's working, as well as how we can make it better for future educators. When you give us your consent to use your information for this purpose, it's really important to know that your information will be kept completely confidential. We'll only ever assign a code to your information and never your name or other identifying information. And then you're ready to start working on the modules. There will be a live session that will really help you to consolidate and practice the skills that you're learning. You will get more information about this soon. I really hope that you enjoy these modules and you get a lot out of them, and they help you to create much calmer classrooms.